Welcome to Fluent Voice with Rids.
Hmm. Yes, Rahul. So please continue. So I have seen an era when there were no smartphones. Point number two.
And I am not a smartphone. I have seen the era when there were no smartphone. Things were not so fast
Very good.
as we are watching. Things were not so fast as we are seeing that
Yeah. We can simply
in
say things
communications
weren't this
and
fast. Things weren't this fast.
uh,
Okay. This fast means
yeah, things
we are
weren't
naturally
fast.
comparing it to the current time. Things weren't this fast.
Yeah,
Further.
so things weren't fast as much. Okay. As much we are seeing so like in communications, photography, social media interaction. And apart from this, like that. In this field,
Hmm.
there was no so fast. Okay, and
Hmm.
social media. Ma'am, we are very nowadays we are using social media. So of course, I think there would be some social media, but the people who are not busy as much we are being and we have been
Okay. So people
and
didn't
so
have
I will say there
hmm,
was people didn't have much exposure of social
exposure
media.
to
Okay.
social media. Can I say this, Rahul?
Okay. Yes, yeah, yeah, of course,
As they have now.
not
Okay, so
much
since this is
exposure.
comparative speaking, we can say
So
as they
they
have now. मतलब जितना आज है उतना पहले
as
नहीं
they have
था.
now.
Comparative speaking, okay. Further,
Yeah, and so there was a less distraction. There was less distraction. Of course, there was less distraction from social media, and whatever do there was less distraction from social media.
hmm,
And
okay.
actually,
Hmm,
that social media was going on internet. Still, it's running
hmm,
on internet,
hmm,
but during that time, internet was costly. So the
hmm,
people were not adhering to social media. Of course,
yes.
I think you which one? Facebook. Yeah, yeah. I have heard about the Facebooks. It was running on the simple
Hmm,
phone. And but
yeah.
yeah, the internet was costly, so the people were not adhering to the social media.
Okay.
And
Okay. Hmm. Rahul,
and
do not
apart from
focus.
after the
Sorry to interrupt you
yeah,
here,
ma'am.
Rahul. Okay, so you're focusing more on social media. The topic is about phones. Okay, I would really
Yeah,
appreciate if
of
you
course.
talk
I'm
about your
sorry.
phone.
Actually, it might be.
Hmm,
Okay. So yeah, okay. Now I'm returning back. Actually, I thought before mention the huge advantage of a smartphone, I should focus. I should mention something about the before era of a smartphone. So that's why I was playing. Okay. And
hmm,
but after the launching of a smartphone, things were going speed up, like in communications, photography,
hmm.
um, navigations. No navigations. There was no navigations when we had not a smartphone. But
Yeah.
nowadays we can navigate. So we are
Hmm,
navigating and photography. During that times when the photography was so costly, still they are charging. So, but nowadays we can take n number of photos in the through the smartphone. So I think it has gone so easy and the smartphones here and
okay, so can I say here
yeah,
earlier
people do.
phones didn't have features that we have today?
Yeah, earlier phones didn't have features that we have today. Yeah, of course. And
Hmm.
nowadays we are, I think if we have
I
a
think
smartphones, I think so. If I think
it's
I
a
think
habit.
if we have
Hmm.
No, no, sir. I think if we have a smartphones, we can do anything from the room,
Hmm.
from living room, whatever may be, as much as it, because whether the communications, photography, and
Hmm.
money transfers and mail money transfer and like that,
Hmm.
whether the health fitness, no, we can do. We nowadays we are also we can met to the doctors by the smartphones, and
Hmm.
they are also curing the curing the patient by a smartphone. Like they have gone, they are doing just from the uh, they are doing from mm, video calling. Like they, no, you may, we can
Hmm.
uh, interact with the doctor by you can interact with the doctors from living rooms, and where before this there was no facility. So the things have been much more changed after the launching of smartphones.
Okay.
And of course the productivity, I mean, you know, ma'am, if you're talking about the productivity, like
Hmm.
we can uh, from the smartphones,
Hmm.
whatever we do, what we are getting from the smartphones, like whether the, no, there are so as we know that there are many features in the smartphone, so
Yeah.
we are using as gaining some things like no from like uh, I am also joining from the smartphone. Actually it's not a, it's a PC, but we can also interact with the smartphone. And
Hmm.
so so
So
if
can I
you're,
say I feel now we are more productive?
yeah, now I
Okay,
feel
I feel.
now
See, it
we are
is your
more
opinion,
productive.
right? I feel now we are more productive
Yeah, yeah,
than earlier.
yeah, I feel, yeah,
Okay, and I must say we are much more productive. Okay, we have to exaggerate. Okay, we really are much more productive than earlier. Okay, further.
no, one, it might be we always no, questions arises in our minds.
Yeah,
One thing, or a question arises in our mind that before the launching of a smartphone, we used to travel, we used to walk to the internet cafe
yeah.
or somewhere for doing the same, like money transfers or filling examinations forms, whatever. But nowadays we are doing from home, despite the we have not changed. Means, you know, despite we are we are not progressing. Means still we are seeing that everything. Of course, the things has been speed up, but things have been speed up, but
Our health. Do you want to highlight here health?
hell,
Health.
sorry.
Is it affecting our health? Earlier we used to travel for any work, isn't it? We used to walk, we used to be more active. But now since we do
Yeah.
everything just by clicking buttons, so is it affecting our health according to you, Rahul, or no?
No, actually, my of course it is affecting, but my uh, I was not mentioning this.
Okay, so I'm saying earlier we used to travel for any work. Okay, however, now things are just a click away. Can I say this? Okay, so it really saves. So it really saves time, energy, and efforts.
Yeah.
This is it what you were trying to say, Rahul,
Uh,
or
no,
something
it
else?
was something different, but
Okay, so try to tell
it
me.
also suited.
Hmm.
Uh, Actually, I'm not able to communicate.
Say in Hindi.
I will share in the,
Say in
I
Hindi.
will say in the, you know, ma'am, we think that initially we have, when we are not doing this, so we are very back, but we are using these are smartphones, these are smart idea, despite we are back. Why? Why? Because uh, I think the, you know, where there will be the number of participants will be more, the competition will be high. So still there. the scenario be, are you getting my points? I
No,
think so,
no, I'm
ma'am.
not getting, Rahul.
Let's forget
Okay,
about it.
think of it.
I
No,
will
think of
mention.
it. Meanwhile, I'll continue with Suraj or Rubina. Okay, meanwhile, you think of it. I'll come
Okay.
back to you. Okay. So, yes,
Okay.
Rubina. Hi, Rubina.
Hello, ma'am.
Good evening.
Good evening, ma'am. How are you?
I am great. How about you?
I'm also good, ma'am.
Okay, great. So, Rubina, I want to hear from you now. And you know what? I would want you to talk about your first ever phone. I think let us discuss about it because the same comparison you will come out with. Okay. So, is it okay if I make you to talk about your first ever phone?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, so talk about your first ever phone. Okay, how did you feel it? How did you feel using it? Who gifted it to you? And for how long you used it? Okay, so use brainstorming techniques, Rubina. Ask yourself questions and then answer.
Okay, ma'am.
Hmm. So question for you is here. Okay, talk about your first ever phone experience. Please
Yeah.
continue.
Um, my first mobile phone was my brother's mobile.
Lovely. Hmm.
Uh, uh, it was a
Yeah.
it was a damage. You can say
Yeah.
mobile.
Okay. Okay. It didn't work properly. Can I say this?
Yeah. Okay, ma'am.
It
Didn't work properly.
didn't work.
After that, I repaired that phone. Then I
You
used.
repaired or you
नहीं
got it
I,
repaired, Rubina?
नहीं I got
Yes.
repair.
Okay, तो मैंने उसको repair कराया. Okay, then we say I
Yes,
got it repaired. I got it repaired.
I
Hmm. So you got
yeah,
it
I got
repaired
it.
by yourself. You paid the money or you made your brother pay the money.
Brother paid money.
Okay. 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 So I got it repaired by my brother.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that means he only paid. Yeah. Further.
Yeah, yeah. So it was my first mobile phone, but I
Hmm.
was not happy with that because I wanted to new mobile phone,
Okay.
but
So I wasn't used to of using any phone. Okay. मुझे आदत नहीं थी फोन यूज करने की. Sukhveer,
yes, ma'am.
please, Simran, thank you for muting yourself. Yes. Okay, I wasn't used to of using any phone. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
So
Hmm.
I had to learn many things, many functions
Hmm.
that time.
Okay.
Um,
Can I say so? I faced some difficulties.
yes, ma'am.
Okay, in learning its functions. In learning its functions. Was it a smartphone or normal phone, Rubina?
It was a smartphone.
Okay. So I was lucky enough to get smartphone. Can I say this? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I was lucky enough to get a smartphone. Further.
Um,
Yeah. So how many days you took?
I think I had used 4 years.
Okay. Oh, you broke record. Okay. I remember. So you should say I remember. Okay. I used it. मुझे आज
Okay.
भी याद है. I still remember because using a phone for 4 years is a big thing in today's time, Rubina. Okay. So I
Yes,
still
ma'am.
remember. I still remember. I used that phone. That phone मतलब उसका मतलब क्या हुआ थोड़ा जो टूटा हुआ था बिगड़ा हुए फोन को भी मैंने 4 साल चलाया. So you are exaggerating your sentence, Rubina. Okay, I still remember I used that phone, okay, for 4 years.
Yes, ma'am.
Fine. And how was your experience using it, and how did you feel when you got it from your brother? Talk about your real feelings. Let the real expressions come out, Rubina.
Sorry, ma'am. Could you repeat it?
What was your real feeling when you got the phone in hand? When you felt that, yeah, I'll be using it now. It's mine. Okay, so yeah. What were the feelings?
I think I cannot express my feeling
Really?
in words. Yes,
Wow.
ma'am.
So I was damn
Uh,
happy. Okay, I was
yes,
happy beyond the limits. Can I say this? Okay, I was
yes, ma'am.
happy, or I was on cloud 9 after getting this phone. I was on, बोलते ना सातवें आसमान पे थी मैं, फोन मिला तो मेरे को. I was on cloud 9, okay, after getting this phone. Okay, I can't express my happiness. I can't express. Lovely. What else did you feel, Rubina?
Sorry, ma'am.
What else did you feel? I mean, try adding a line or two here.
Then
Can I say I was a
sorry.
free bird to use this phone my way?
No, ma'am,
No?
because my brother often checked my mobile.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. However, so let me say it here. Okay. However, However. Okay. However, I was still not a free bird. Okay. To use it my way. My brother checked time to time. Okay. My brother checked it time to time. Okay. One last sentence, Rubina. Here.
Yes, ma'am. But I have still that mobile.
Wow, you still have it? How is it
Yes,
still
ma'am.
functional? Is it still functional?
No, ma'am. But I have that mobile
Wow, I still have.
because it was my first mobile.
Wow. Okay, so I still have kept that phone. मैंने उसको रखा हुआ है फोन को. See, real expression, Rubina. Okay, I
Okay,
still
ma'am.
have kept that phone with me for a memory. For a memory. याद के लिए, याद बोलते ना, यादाश्त के लिए मैंने रखा है. As it is my first ever phone, because you still have it with you, तो यहाँ पे अभी is आ जाएगा. As it is
Okay.
my first ever phone. Okay, I feel attached to this phone. I feel attached to this phone. हो जाता है ना, हमें attachment हो जाती है चीजों से. I cannot throw it at
Yes,
any
ma'am.
cost. Okay, we have some memories, then we keep them safely, securely, right? We secure memories.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so we'll continue with the topic. Okay, let us read now. Okay, so Suraj, why don't you read the first half? I mean, few lines, until 5 lines, Suraj.
Okay. Comparative speaking, phones that you used earlier and now.
Okay, please continue. Talk about your first ever phone experience. Yes,
Talk,
Rahul.
talk about your first ever phone experience.
Hmm.
It was my brother's phone that I used for first time ever.
Yeah,
I
for
didn't work
the,
properly.
Rahul, it's written for the
Sorry.
first time ever.
It
Okay, we
did,
are exaggerating. बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट चीज हो गई ना, फर्स्ट
it
फोन
did,
है तो हमें दा लगाना है यहाँ पे.
it didn't work properly.
Okay.
I got it repaired. My brother had paid for it. I wasn't used to of using any phone, so I faced some difficulties in learning its functions.
Hmm.
I was lucky. I was lucky enough to get a smartphone. I still remember I used that phone for 4 years.
Okay.
I was on cloud nine after getting this phone. I can't express my happiness. However, I what is there, man?
I was
I
still
will.
not
Okay. I was still not a free-bird to use it my way.
Hmm.
My brother checked it time to time. I still have kept that phone with me for a memory.
Yeah.
As it is my first ever phone, I feel attached to this phone.
Yes. Thank you, Rahul. Okay. So now